Hi there, Ron here, Variable Play, and welcome to another learning how to play video. I unboxed this a few weeks ago, and now I have tried playing it once. We kind of managed how to play it, I think, and but there are a few things that I'm still puzzled on how that works. So I'm not sure that part yet. But yeah, pretty much. I have some idea how it plays. Um, a few more sleeves and components here and there. But I'm gonna try to play a solo run of Children of Morta. I'm gonna play as Linda, who is the archer of the family. And we are going to go through chapter one. And if I'm fortunate to go through chapter two, so we can get some leveling up, let's do that. And that's that. Mind you, there might be some spoilers in the game because I am going to go and read through um, the story for you guys. So just be informed. I will remind it from time to time in case you guys join at the latter portion. I've set up the board, um, the advanced skills up here. Let me see if I can other way around. So over there, you can see that array of um, higher skill tokens, uh, which we can purchase later on with some of our XP. Uh, I also have. So apparently this is not a life dial. This is just for tracking XP. So we'll put that over there. Uh, we've set up the house, which is not needed at the beginning, but we'll have it there already. And then over here. Chapter one cards are also in play. Our starting stats are also in play. And we start with full life, zero on focus, and on the other stuff. Hey, thank you for joining me. Happy week. Last day of January. Um, for two players, we do set it up where it has all of the uh, skill tokens, different colors, which are used to activate once on the board. And I'll point it'll mainly revolve around here in the different chapters that we go through. I've arranged all of the other reference cards tokens. There's quite a lot in the game, you can see. So I'll move this more pointed towards here. As it will be most of the game will revolve around our character, and we have some parts of the map. I am missing some stuff. I realize. Okay, that might be on the chapter. Set up, place a location marker, chapter tile, shuffle the level. So I think just these guys, if I'm not mistaken. So let me just sort those out because they're basically the different levels. That one is going over there. No chest at the moment. I'll put that to the comments. Oh, not the level one. So just the single face. Okay, there you go. Um, there, there, and there. Okay, that's all of it. One more. Okay, I'll stack them to somewhere easier for us as we progress. We'll need them again in a bit. So put them in some reasonable area. Okay. Right. Okay. So those are the monster tokens. They're basically a randomizer. Um, they will have different values, which we will draw from the monster cards. Okay. Right. So I know it's two per stack. So we're gonna put those there. Put that over there. Okay. Shuffle chapter 1 cards, place them face down. Shuffle the enemy cards. We're speaking of the green ones and the purple one. Basically, the bosses. All right. So the objective of this chapter is for just us to get to. Oops, shouldn't just shuffle everything. There's one that is. There's a couple that are different packs actually. So they will behave differently. Okay. All right. So that might be the reason why I found these are probably okay. Those are the traps which we shouldn't have encountered in that starting game that I did. Okay, so that's one of the mistakes I've already done in the previous session. Okay, all right, let's read. Uh, so the goal of us is to get our family over there. We can pass through different areas as we go along. Um, okay, Grandma Margaret and the entire Bergson family called the entire family into the house. John, Margaret, uh, eldest son and the head of the Bergson family, stood by his wife Mary, who was expecting the couple's fifth child. In the absence of Mark, their eldest son, the rest of the children gathered. Linda, their eldest daughter, so this is eldest daughter, Kevin, their youngest son, and their younger sister Lucy. The family gathered worriedly around Grandma Margaret as she gathered her strength to speak. In the past few weeks, Mount Morta has changed. Strange creatures that are not natural animals have been sighted. People have gone missing, never to be seen again. The mountain grows colder and crueler by the day. And now the goddess has gone silent, even to me. Rhea must be in grave danger, which is the goddess of this land. Um, it's up to us to investigate and figure out what's going on. Please, youngsters, travel to the Shire and report back. The guardians got ready uh, to head to the great shrine of Rhea deep in the woods. Before they left, Grandma Margaret asked John to watch the others' backs. Extra cautious. The creatures out there now are not the ones we lived beside for years. If what I expect is true, Mount Morta is now crawling with deadly foes. All right. So, Linda, her parents' firstborn, she's ever vigilant, ever focused, and as swift and delicate with the bow she is with a fiddlestick. Linda is sharp enough that she can shoot her arrows as she walks, should the need arise. Uh, so Linda, during her hero turns, can flip up to 3 tokens to roll an extra die for all her primary attacks. Okay. Primary. So it says here primary for all her primary attacks. Okay. She rolls. So a there's tokens. Sorry, dice, which I brought out. Yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah, there you go. Did I leave anything? Okay. None. All right. Okay. So we have our dice. So she can upgrade dice. That's mainly her mechanic. Why do I feel like I am lacking one extra die? Or is it really that's the case? Dice. 12 dice. Yep, I am lacking one die. Which probably is just here. I just need to. Yep, found it. Okay, nice. Right. So her attacks, her primary attack requires these blue tokens and the red ones, and also focus. So blue, of course, non-blue. There, blue. The red one, if I want to activate, requires two focus. But the good thing with it is that it is rolling the blue die, and the other one will roll two blue die, but it needs two focus. Her ability is that I flip 1 to 3 tokens to gain an extra die of that. So I flip one down, I gain one extra blue, or I flip two, I gain yellow, or the last one with the red. That's her general mechanic, and they just basically just generate more hits. That's her main shtick. And we'll need the space for enemies up here up front. Uh, okay. All right. Let me see if I can pull this down. Yep. Perfect. Okay. There you go. Okay. All right. Okay. Give the leader token. Each player gain one focus. All right. One focus. Okay. So we now do the player turns. So uh, encounter combat. So we first move, right? And yeah, we move, and then we reveal the tokens that we get. The leader, which is only the one player anyway, will get the higher number. So first, if we will get some coins, which is good, and two enemies. So we'll draw from the enemy bag, the enemy cards, and we pick up these two goblins on the get-go, huh? So, and they have a cue box over there that tells us that they are appearing on the further right. All right. So afterwards, game concept, combat, clean up. Yeah, combat and then clean up. Hero turn. It's okay. So draw and then perform actions. So we draw tokens, exactly five. One, two, three, four, and five. Okay. After that, after we draw the tokens, we corruption tokens will be added over time. They have no effect. They just clog up the bag. Then the special tokens. Um, each hero has three special tokens starting face up, ready to use. You can use each special token in two ways: as a wild for any color or space, or to reroll a die. Um, they play special tokens are not returned to the bag at the end of the turn. Instead, they are placed face down in the discard special area, not be used again until refresh. We can refresh them by spending the these the crystals. Okay, that's different from how they teach it online, right? Because they normally go to the bag. Special tokens are not returned to the bag at the end of the round. Okay, all right. Okay, perform actions. So one at a time. So what do we get? Oh, two blues. At the start of the round, each player gains one. Well, okay, it gain we during setup we gain the one focus. Um, do we gain the focus on cleanup also? Cleanup 0 and then focus. Okay, so it's only during cleanup. So it was given during the setup. All right, cool. Okay, so let's assign our tokens. I think we could try to yeah, so assign them like that. This one gives us rage, and I we could technically do that too, right? And then this one we will face down to add one. I think that's what we could do um, to fight the goblins. The archer would be able to reach us. It is smaller, so we want to deal with that first. Okay, so I will activate the rest. So you put it face down, you gain one, I gain one more focus, and then uh, I will, we could do double die, same idea, and then leave the focus there if we don't need it. So like that, face down one, we will roll two dice, one, okay, and we're attacking the ranged goblin, which has three life. And then we're hoping the hits are from here. Okay. Where can I throw these? I'll throw it here. Okay. So we were able to generate two hits. Two hits. So I'll put, I think, yeah, can use these. Two hits. Two hits. Two hits. Keep you there. So, two hits. Not bad. Um But what is rage gonna do? Ah, I could have done the one rage. So this one, activate, regain rage, uh, which we can use to add dice too. Yeah, okay. Because the archer's gonna hit us. He will give us a coin. It is what it is. And if I do a crit, I gain focus. That's my other effect. Uh, in blue die, roll two blue die. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, we have to do it. All right. So let's do that. Rolling two dice again. Okay. And we got our two hits, which clears the goblin archer. So we gain another coin for that. Okay. Archer has been eliminated. Okay. So that is the perform actions. We've spent our focus. We've also used all of our tokens. Yep. Dealing damage, critical roll, extra damage, stun tokens, support, which is later on. So enemy turn. Starting with the leftmost enemy, they attack, which none is here, so we're fine. And then see enemy actions. Evade, block, clean up, run end. So, but basically, they will move to to in front of me. During the game, we're here gain experience points. Ah, we were supposed to gain an experience point. So we earned one experience point. Okay, good. When you go back home in game end, that's when we can level up. Um, run end, yeah. And then we have boss fights. Okay, items and all right. Anti-target melee. Solo mode. Okay. You're always the leader. Ignore the jumping effects. Okay. And move, combat, reroll, critical, cleanup, run in. Okay. Move enemies above your board to the leftmost space. Then pass the leader down. All right. Okay. I think we that is the structure of it. All right. Cool. So then we again move. We have a choice to move to a different now. I noticed there's a chest there. So how do we on the map? How do we interact with that? It should be in. There's a page for all the icons. Draw ferocious enemy tiles. Gain 1 XP. But what about the map? Do you do you get the one from the map? See? So it does that. This one does not. Um, Ferocious enemy tiles. Increase amount. Gain 1 XP. I'm guessing that we draw a chest there too, but I just don't know if I immediately get it or not. That's my thing. That's what I'm not sure about. Boss fight. Control movement. Move. Tile. Okay, okay, okay. Yan. I see it, I see it. If the location marker lands on a chest, draw a random chest. Oh. Okay, cool. So we go there. We will open up these again. Oh my gosh. Three. Three. Three enemies. One, two, three. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, we have a very fast bat coming in. We have these two going there. But we do get to open up a chest. So let's so the chest is just ah the chest. Okay. Give what it is to the after flipping tiles. Okay. Alright, so we flip the tiles. You have the three enemies that popped up. And for the chest, oh, 2 coins. Found 2 coins. Alright. Then that gets discarded in there. 19. These can share them on players between runs. But when do we get to buy stuff there? I guess at the end, right? Probably. So we just accumulate these and we need to be able to exit the run to upgrade our tokens. Yep, that is more likely the case. So these are discarded. Ah, clean up. Put all your face down skill tokens along with any drawn corruptions in the bag. Put all your used special tokens, special token discard pile. Zero your evasion and focus. Gain 1 focus. Move all enemies on board leftmost space past the leader. Oh, so these are immediately sent inside. It's not a bag builder per se. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So new round. What are we doing? Okay. So uh the- too many archers. Too many range attacks. That's not good. We're gonna lose the game really fast. Okay. So we have some attacks here. Ah, no, that's evade plus um, roll blue die and gain evade equal to the result. Deal one damage to any enemy in your zone. Okay. Oh, but we have the rain of. Okay. All right. So first up, let's get some more focus. We're doing that definitely. Um, Two can be a wild, so that's an option as well. Um, and we can also use our tokens. So I might want to start doing that because we need to really deal a lot of damage all in one go. The stunts are good too. Uh, so that's an option as well. It just stuns people, enemies. So that is not bad. But of course, one focus. We could, but if we run out of space because we have to move again, um, we'd also lose. I have two spots left. Uh, Two. That's an easy hit for the two. So I'm really debating to maybe do this, but requires three. So that means we will unlikely be able to do the double stun. So something like that, where we combine to set. So again, but where am I gonna get the other focus though? Is there a focus you can buy? No, there's not. Yeah. So it's really going to be stun. Okay, okay. All right. Can't do much there. So we're gonna try to conserve. We're gonna get some focus. We will do a lot of evade. Yes, let's do that. More evade. Okay, let's just defend for now. And can you, when you're moving, are you required to go to a token? So let me move the location to any location connected with the dots. Moving to any location is mandatory, not remain the same location unless otherwise. You may move any distance through chains previously explored locations until you reach an unexplored location. Okay. It just progresses. That's the thing. I can't wait one turn. Uh, yeah, so this one is two focus. We can do that too. Yeah. We kill off what we could and evade the others. But that means our primary attack, we will be rolling. We won't be getting any focus though. We want crits. Okay. Since we're going to be rolling more, we might be able to get more crits. So let's do that. Let's get some crits first. So generating some evade to reduce our damage. Blank, nothing. The next one is we are able to shoot one damage and see an evade. Okay, good. We actually gained two evade, one, two, and we were able to deal one damage. To let's let's pick the let's pick the bat. Okay, those are done. Now we will do an attack. Mm, sure. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. We're gonna attack again the bat for just one die. Okay. What is the plus? Ah, there's the plus. Okay. So we were able to deal another damage to the bat. But good thing is that it has a stun. Ah, fantastic. Okay, very good. Okay, okay. Now we have something. So let's stun the goblin. Because I mean, it's not like we can do much about it. At least we can reduce what can hit. And now we're gonna try to kill off the archer. Yes. I'm gonna try to kill off the archer because it also has a stun. Oh, sorry, you are not seeing it. Hold on. Wrong angle. There. Eh, you can barely see it. Okay. So archer has it can give a stun there. See? So if you're able to kill that, so we're gonna use the primary attack, which we're gonna use the two focus, and we're gonna spend one rage for the extra die. We're gonna roll three blue dice now. Three blue dice. We want to. Oh, we gain no XP for this bat, but it had the stun, so we wanted to hit that anyway. All right. Well, we were able to do all damage we need. We were able to generate four hits. One, two, three, four. No crits still, but that's good. That's good. We are able to kill the archer, which gave us one more XP. And the most important bit, it is giving us a stun. Ah, perfect. All right. Okay, good. Good. That looked quite bleak already. All right. So that was the end of the round. Clean up. We reset our um, evasion. We gain one focus. We return everything, all of the tokens to the bag. Uh, and the ones who can move will move, but they are not able to move because they are stunned. Yes. And these are then removed. All right. Wow. We survived. Okay. All right, so we moved to the new location. Uh, we gained life, but we weren't hit yet, so kind of sad. We will draw two enemies. So we have a spider and another goblin archer. Huh. So, all right. Okay. And then let's determine what tokens we get for the round. One, two, three. Oops. You shouldn't be there. One, two. Also shouldn't be there. Three. All right. Okay. Okay. What do we get? A lot of purples. Greens. Oh, no reds. That's not good. That is not good. Okay. This is giving us. So I spent this. Set here. We gain one more focus. That is not good. So this requires so much effort to gain. Uh, so that's a thing now. Either we do that, we do it here, and we're hoping to get some crits. No. We do it there, we gain that. We do this. Yeah. You can also rage it and then add dice. That's one way to. And we can ping the spider. The goblin gives us focus though. I think I really have to use the tokens because yeah, they're gonna be really problematic. But if we can survive, that's pretty much clearing the round. And the boss, we have to go through the boss fight. Okay, let's so be it. So we are going to roll first for uh, evasion and hoping to crit so we get more focus and then we can do the group damage. Yay! We actually crit. Awesome. So when we crit, we gain an additional focus. That is perfect. We gain one evasion. Okay, so that changes the a bit because now we can do this, which is that, and yeah, so that is done. We can flip this as an extra die. So it'll be two blues targeting something. Oh, now that's a big question. Targeting what? And is two blues enough? I can add more rage, or I can just make more attacks there. Two blues. 3 damage, two blues. At least it won't kill the spider. We'll get the rage. Yes. Highly unlikely though. So that doesn't help. Yeah, we need to push. So I'm gonna use this to make the token, which we then use to add another die. So our third die. So at the very least, we are able to hit the spider. If we are lucky, which is very unlikely, we can also stave off the goblin, in theory. Or because we are about to enter the boss, hold on. The boss has a certain way of doing things. It kind of like removes the enemies. So we could just try holding them off instead and use this later. Yeah, so if that's the case, we do it like this. And that one for the rage. You get the extra nothing. That's the problem though. Oh, but then we can make finally this is where we will make the attack. Okay, okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. So I will do but I have to do both. So I have to really use this. Or I don't do the rage anymore and just wild this down like that. So it gives me two stun tokens. It will stun. Yeah. We'll just take the two. We have some evasion. So we'll get some damage. But that stun is problematic. So we'll move you there. Yeah. Because that's one less go. Yep. I think that's how we're gonna do it. Stun, stun, focus. We could we could push an attack because we want to be able to do it anyway. Let's do that. So this one takes that one focus. This one will because the focus goes away. So you wanna be able to do as much of the focus as you could. So none of that was generated. Sounds good. Let's try the goblin. Or sorry, the goblin gives focus. If we get the goblin, not much. Either. The rage na lang. Itong red spider. Ano ba mag-crit? Or the 2 damage. Nope. Just 2. So 2 damage to the red spider. Okay. Now the enemies will attack. So melee enemies will attack. This one will roll 1 blue die. It will do 1 damage, which will be countered by the evade. Then skip the enemies with a stun token. Yeah, and then the range one. So the other goblin will also attack. Okay. All right. Another 1 damage, which we will now already take as a hit. Okay. So that is That for the round. Set that in. Move the tokens outside. Because fortunately, there's no more enemies left. So we could simply just move. Uh, yes. Yep. Okay. All right. Good. Again, focus. We now are in the new round again. We now get the chapter symbol, which is okay. Combat phases. Um, where is chapter tile? Okay, discard the tile, then draw the top card of the chapter deck, and perform the instructions on the card. If there are not any chapter, you may make another movement. Oh, I see. Okay, so we draw, and here you go. So here's the story bit. Draw these creatures were not natural animals, but otherworldly beasts motivated by an unending, ravenous hunger. Their red eyes revealed only corruptions and hate. These were beasts of dark armies, the likes of which the Bergsons has never seen before. So set up, we remove all enemies. So this is the reason why um, normally during the chapter, but they're removed so we don't gain their XP. That's the thing. So we only gain 2 XP. Okay. And then it says here to draw 2 bosses. One, two. Okay. And then, oh gosh, they're both appearing right in front of me. Surviving the end of the round. If you succeed, remove any of the remaining enemies in the game during the cleanup and then move on to the next location. Each player gains 2 XP. Okay. All right. Good. So I think we draw our tokens now. We only spent one of our special tokens, which is good. Okay. What do we get? Oh gosh, that is not good. But they're not that big. They're not that big. 4 damage. So we could really push hard on damaging them in one go. Um, so again, 3 focus. The problem is we don't have any greens. The thing is, we're about to change chapters. So when do we reset the special tokens? Where do I mm, special tokens? Corruption. You're set. Place all of your face up. Okay. So I think we should really spend this already because we're about to finish it. Okay. So in that case, technically speaking, all I have to do is just stun them because it says here, survive until end of the round. If you succeed, remove any remaining enemies. But we're not gonna get the XP. That's the thing. Saying XP, we have two, so at least upgrade one of our attacks. Total, we're gonna end up naman clearing this up. So we're gonna gain one focus there. We are grabe talaga yung yeah. Ayun talaga eh. You can try attacking the Dark Claw. Sorry, new chapter allows us to also reset our life, no? Reset your life to their starting setup. Yep. So we can focus fire here. Kasi we'll take the damage from the jelly. Take the focus fire from the Dark Claw. Okay, okay. If that's the case, kasi survival lang to eh. Remove any remaining enemies. So let's just kill one because it will give us XP. It will take us damage. Okay. Focus. So we are now at 2. We can use that to attack. That's one over there. We are going to flip 1, 2, or 3 tokens to gain the extra dice. Alright. 2 blue. We're gonna flip 3 tokens to gain the purple one. 2 blue. Right? And then one more to gain one more blue. Para sure tayo kay ano. Ganda sana kung dito yun, no? Ay, sorry, dito. Teka lang. Kasi, malay mo, at least, hindi siya base 2 blue dice. So, wait. Let's purple and yellow. Oh, okay. So, ngayon, saan ko kukuhanin yung extra focus? Paano ko hahatakin yung focus? Ito muna. Gusto natin pagkukuha ng focus eh. Sige. So, ganun muna. Asa sa crit. Para rate ng focus. 3 kasi. Wag na. Yun na yun. Yun talaga yung red. Tapos, yung isang, oh, red. Tapos, tatlong tokens para maging, so 2 blue. Tatlong token para magkaroon ng purple. Tapos, one more para isa pang blue. Go! To Dark Claw. Okay. We have lots of crits. Sorry, it will spend 2, and then we gain 2 focus also. 2 focus. Tapos, magiging 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 damage. Kills the Dark Claw. We gain 1 more XP. Tapos, 3, meron siyang binigay coin. Coin. Very important. Okay. Since pa-end na rin naman, may 3 doon. So, evade na lang. Evade na lang. Puro dalawa yung focus doon. Sayang, oh. Wala na akong tokens, eh. Yun na siya, eh. Pwede ko siyang stun na lang. Pagka dito, maximum 1 damage 2 at most. Tama, evade na nga. Para baka, ano lang hindi tayo mapuruhan. Pero hindi sa blue lang naman. At most 2 damage. So, we'll survive. Okay. Okay na yun. Makapag, ano na lang. Just reduce the damage. Okay. Right. So, we gained 1 evade. That's it. Enemy player turn. They will roll the dice. Oops. So, they gain 1, which we counter in 1 evade. Okay. Right. So, survive until end of the round. Remove any remaining creatures. And then move to the next location, which is the chapter end. Tapos each player gains 2 XP. Right. So we are now at 5 XP. And that is the end of the chapter. So objective, reach to this portion, and then we can move to the next part of the map. All right. Awesome. So chapter. This is mode. Game mentioned that to reset, you put everything back in the bag. You put the player tokens there. Tapos, these go away and then move on to the new chapter. Right, chapter 2. The Guardians describe the horror they've seen. Creatures dripping with decay, an infection that slithered into its victims and turned them into shambling husks trapped between life and death. Grandma Margaret's fears were confirmed. The corruption, a cruel entity spoken only with hushed voices, had once again risen. An ocean of darkness now flowed from top of Mount Morta, and it was the Bergsons' duty to stand against the deluge of death. Knowing the great danger to their beloved land, John and his big brother Ben started working to keep the family together. We are a family, we are fighters, and we are the guardians of Morta. As long as we support each other, no evil can harm us. Together, we will stop this demonic corruption and save our home. Congratulations, Guardians! You've successfully completed your first mission. Made it through chapter 1, but don't get too comfortable. The true battle against the encroaching darkness has only begun. Prepare yourself for the trials awaiting in chapter 2. Your journey is far from over. Okay, now we will now add a corruption to our deck. Corruption. Okay. So it is now going to the bag. Tapos, from now on, as you set up, place a support between adjacent players. I don't have one though. A support gives each of the two players who are next to each other the ability to take actions that change the basic game rules. A support token will be received whenever they use them and over the course of the campaign. These support tokens can make a strong bond between those heroes. See rulebook, support, and hero bond sections for more rules. Para pagka solo character, do you get support tokens? I don't know. Right. So chapter 2. So we get the chapter 2 cards. Dami siya. Okay. I'll just read. Grandma Margaret told them that if they were to reach the summit and destroy this evil, as their ancestors had done in the past, they would need the assistance of the sanctuary, given to by the Bergeson family by Rhea herself. The sanctuary was a gateway under the house that led to the mysterious lands around the mountain. Grandma Margaret pointed to the huge crystal at the center of the den, revealing that their next task to activate it and open the way to the corruption source. Rhea's three spirits will be must be gathered. Once they are all together in the sanctuary grounds, the gate of the top of Mount Morta would open. Its in this chamber, the first spirit was Anayadaya, the Anayidaya, the spirit of the mountain. She lives somewhere deep in the Kalipo caves with her guardian, Nohar, the stone golem. The Brigstone's mission was now to find her. Okay, so we need to place a mission marker. There. There, start. Chapter tile on that space. Tapos, different yung tokens ngayon. So we'll shuffle our enemy tokens. Okay. Option. Two for each. Tapos, new one for the with the level 1. Okay. Ah, two on each corresponding space. One in solo mode. Ah, one lang pala pagka solo mode. Okay. I was playing in hard mode. Draw the top card of the house and do as instructed. Ah, we have not done our XP. Okay, hold on. Before that. Uh, before that. So come back home. Okay. So you now spend advanced skill tokens to buy from the bag. Return as you pay leftover. Tapos, XPs individually. Alright. For the 5, we have 5 money. We can pay 1 to remove, pay 1 more, one plus 1 for on each purchase to remove a basic skill token in the same color in the bag. Pay plus 1 on each purchase to remove a basic skill token in the same color in the bag. Why do I want to do that? Okay. If ano lang, if gusto kong but I can just add. So, advanced skill tokens, 19. Okay. 19. Alright. You may spend to add advanced skill tokens to the shared bag. Like basic skill tokens have a color. They also provide bonus to the player who draws them from the bag as indicated in the token. Rage draws, add 1. Uh, do not receive them until next turn. Focus, extra blue dice, extra yellow dice, extra purple die. Tapos dice outcome. Wala naman. So it I have to purchase and pay. Okay. Well, I mean, we can't afford the 7. So we can add the blue die, which I think is not bad. We can also buy the one that generates focus. I think, based on how she behaves, she's a little bit focus centric. Oh, I've been playing that focus part 1 lang. Kulang yung focus na nag-generate per turn. Dapat may focus din doon. My bad. Okay. So, in that case, let's buy the one for focus. Pero, what color? Red is not double attack. So we wanna increase the red. It helps there. This is also not bad, purple. Pero sige, doon tayo sa red. Alright. So we are buying on each purchase. Okay. So red. Tapos, anong pwede natin bawasan? But before that pala. Before that, wait lang. Kasi, mag-upgrade tayo. Meron tayong 5 na XP. So, pwede tayong kumuha ng... So, level 1 yan. Level 2 natin. Siyempre, yung primary attack natin. Primary attack na level 2 is 5 XP. Oh. Okay. Wala. Yun na yun agad eh. Mas useful ba ang rest na level 2? Rest level 2 is merong base plus extra focus. Tapos 3 lang. Evade. Evade level 2. 3 din eh. Wala namang ibang mura. Rain of Arrows. Uy! Ay, primary. Ito pa rin. Rest. Oh. Net 3 pa rin. So, either primary attack. Parang mas gusto ko yung primary attack na. Or more focus dun sa rest. Importante yung focus eh. Tapos, keep na lang para sa ano, sige. Yun na. So, we will do that. We will have 3 XP remaining. That's the one we've leveled up. Okay. Tapos, dahil doon, si red yung mas importante. We'll do focus. Okay. Alright. So, that is 3. And magbabawas tayo ng isa. So, 4. We'll keep 1 coin. Babawas tayo ng isa. So, bawasan natin ng anong hindi ko gamit. Green is 2. Actually, lahat sila nandun. So, ang tactic ba sa kanya, pwede bang basic skill lang yung kaya mong tanggalin, hindi ka pwede mong tanggal na po. So, blue are good kasi stun. Tapos meron pa doon. So, blue is higher. Purple ang lower. Kasi, focus nga ba? Para at least, kaya ko lagi siya matrigger, no? So, ganyan. Red. Green. Green is also not bad. So, sa evade tayo gagalaw. Or they're both that. They're both the Rain of Arrows component. Pero if we do that, we're gonna let go na of ano. Siguro, ganun nga. Pero purple, meron pa ditong evade. So, yellow. Yellow. Yellow ang tatanggalin. Okay. That should improve our attack rate a little bit. Tapos later, we'll improve si blue para does the same. Tapos focus din para na meron tayong auto refill ng mga focus. Tapos the 3 coins are used. Sorry, 4. Okay. All right. New chapter. Focus down. Full life. 1. Okay. New chapter. Sorry. Chapter cards. Face down. Tapos shuffle enemy decks. Place reach. Top card of the house deck. Tapos do as instructed. Eh, ano ba itong sequence naman? Sinapa naman natin yan simula. Alright. So, our ano is Dance with Knives. John and Kevin taught Kevin the ways of the battle, how to use knives, always eager to fight, found that the new exercise was almost a dance. As the family found that they might be have trouble sleeping, as Kevin continued to practice his new skill late into the night. Starting leader, gain one. Okay. So we just gain 2 evade to start. Okay. Just something extra. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay. So, uh, something easy. Right. We found the skeleton. We then draw the 5 tokens. 2, 3, 4. Okay, we draw corrupt 4, 5. Wow. We added red, di ba? Tapos yellow ang remove. Tapos walang lumabas. Very good. Okay. Skeleton is 3. Grabe. Melee. We could just evade. So let's do that. I'm gonna generate some rage para start to store some rage. At most 2 damage. We have to evade to start because it goes away anyway. So in that case, we can also stun. Not. Oh. We could attack it. Sure, and then flip 1 para double dice. Okay. Let's go for that. We have a way to defend. We have a lot of evade. Right, 1 damage. 1 damage. And rage. Attack. This one is the rolling for the evade plus. It also is stealing 1 damage. Not bad yun sa ano. Crit, please. Ano namang focus? Ito, focus 1. Sorry. Yeah. Crit. Crit, 1 focus. Tapos, 1 damage. Well, actually, no. Sorry, 1 evade. 1 evade. Hindi siya damage. But it deals 1 damage to it because of the base ni evade. Yung kanyang evade strafe. Tapos this one, kill too much. Alright, that's the effect for the round. 8 attacks, it will just deal 1 damage. So we take that on the evade, and then we move on to a new chapter. So this one will give us loot. So, baka dun tayo dumaan. Or do we wanna level up more characters? Ito na lang. Okay, what do we get? Ooh, we the red means what? Hold on. I think it's like monstrous or something. Uh, if the enemy icon is red, draw and place a ferocious on that enemy. Okay. May ferocious. Sige. So, sorry. Nasa na si ano? So, enemy number one is a green spider, rightmost, but it is ferocious. Ay, saan yung ferocious? Ah, okay. Token siya. Yan. So, meron siyang +1 health. And may base attack siya ng 1. Okay. Ng melee. Tapos, range. And then, meron pa siyang stun. We would have to deal with that quickly. But, kaya nang evade natin tong isa. Tapos, but we get an item. What did we get? Divine Gift. Gain either one of that crystals, 2 focus, or 3 money. Oh, okay. Items. Dito items. 3 items, 3 nitong ongoing. Uh, sorry, one more. One more enemy. Which is another green spider. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that is it's a scarier green spider. Honestly. That is a scary green spider. Okay. Put them all in the bag. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. One, two, three, four, and 5. Ha! Nope. Our special token did not appear. Okay. Sige. But not bad. Not bad. At least we have that. We have a way to generate our focus, which is what we invested. We can evade. Maganda tong isa kasi ano eh. Um, hmm. Sorry. And our evade has already been consumed. Wala si purple. And we'll be attacking more. Sige. Evade. Extra boost. Gawin na natin itong isa. Alright, so let's do that first. Evade plus die roll ng isa. Nothing. Great. But deal 1 damage, which will kill off si skeleton. Okay. We gain 1 XP. So 4. We roll for the focus. Aside from the base of 1. 1. So we gain 2 focus. Great. Next, we roll for this evade. Nothing. Ayaw na mag-evade this round. This blue attack first. Ito. Kasing kinaganda, meron siyang... No, wala. Pero meron siyang deal 1 damage. Oh, may deal 1 damage. Basic. Good. May crit. Sorry. Yan. Kasi we use 1 focus there. That is 1 damage. Into the spider. 5. 5. Wow, 5. Okay. So, 3 blue dice. 4. You need to generate 4. Kaya. Kaya 4. Ah, sorry. Meron akong rage. Let me do that. Sagad na natin. Yan, para sure na tayo. Kaya. Okay. We generated 1 focus. Tapos, we spent 2 focus. 1, 2. And then we generated 4 damage. Sakto lang po ang damage. So, we gain 3 XP. Up to 7. We get to deal 1 damage to something else. So we'll do that with the spider. And then enemy attack. So for the enemy attack, it will attack range, base 1 damage. So I will take 1 and then like, wow, 2. So we're almost dead all in one go. Great. Game's about to end. Hindi. Tapos na yata. Tapos na. Natapos. 1 or more players is reduced to 0 life. Yep. Kasi wala akong nakuha evade eh. Well, there you go. Sadly, the game has ended with us dying. Okay. So, we died. Winning or losing, you reset, place the special tokens back normal. Cross off the collected support tokens, which we haven't, and then we can spend skills again to gain stuff, but which we don't have much because we died too early. All right, there you have it. Children of Morta. I think I have a better grasp of how the game plays. I there's more to it. I don't know why they kept putting this in the bag and now it has that slot. So now I think this makes more sense. Kasi parang it just gets consumed rather than the other one where it clogs up the opponent. I don't know why that's how it was taught. So research why that's how they've been playing it online. And so hopefully I got it correct this time. So thank you everyone for joining me. Until next time, it's from Rare. Thank you. Bye.